Welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone week has been filled with blessings. I just want to say thank you for tuning in once again, and I hope you all enjoy my video. So today's video is about setting goals and staying positive while on the road to accomplishing those goals. So the Bible verse that we're going to talk about today is Hebrews 10:35 through 36, and it reads, "So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what you have been promised." So what is goal setting? Goal setting is basically developing or making a plan, something to motivate you or push you towards a specific goal. And sometimes when we, set goals and make plans and we begin to start to see those things manifest, something goes wrong. And the moment that something goes wrong, that can kind of discourage you and make you feel like, your plan was never meant to work out in the beginning. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's just not the case. The word says, let's just go back up, go over what the word says. It says, do not throw away your confidence, meaning that you won't be exempt from things, from like trials and tribulations or stumbling blocks being thrown in your way, throughout the process of accomplishing your goals. But it's basically how you handle those trials. It's basically how you handle those stumbling blocks that will make you or break you. Like, will you continue to push forward regardless of what things look like, or will you just give up and just feel like, it was never meant to be in the first place, so you just quit? Okay, let's just say, for example, during this COVID-19 thing, a lot of people were, laid off from their jobs. But some people were just starting businesses up and they were depending on, that job that they were working to kind of supplement the business that they are building. So it's just a matter of, are you going to give up on the dream that God put in your heart just because right now physically in the natural things seem not to be working out, just because right now in this moment things aren't going your way? Are you going to give up, or are you going to begin to look for another job and just believe in God and trust his plan and trust the process and believe that you will find another job, and even a better job, to be able to continue to supplement the business that you're trying to build? Isaiah 54:17 says that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So that's not to say that you won't experience grief, which is a weapon of the devil. You won't experience loss. You won't experience trials. You won't experience tribulations. It's not saying that at all. All those things are weapons and the trick of the enemy. But he did promise that none of those weapons will prosper. It says that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So regardless of what things look like right now in the physical, you have to have faith and believe that things will turn around. You have to believe that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You have to believe that with every fiber of your being and able to continue to push forward towards those things that you want in life. You have to believe that that delay or that detour that's happening within your life right now is not God denying you of the things that you want in life. You have to see that there's a bigger picture. You have to see that the things that he are allowing you to go through are not in vain. You have to see that he is allowing you to have this detour. He is allowing you to go through whatever you're going through for a reason. There's always a lesson within a storm. And you have to sit back and reevaluate the situation and, try to think of what you could do to try to change the situation and put yourself back onto the correct path. It's also important to know that God closes doors that no man can open, but on the other hand, he opened doors that no man can close. So just because you've had 1 or 2 doors closed in your face doesn't mean that you're going to have 5 or 6 more doors open up when God begins to turn things around and work things out. So the next part says that you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. So let's just go back and point out the word persevere. So what is persevere? Persevere means to continue in the course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success. So in other words, you are remaining positive. Although what you're looking at in the natural, isn't what you expected. It is not what you wanted at all. But regardless of that, you're still pushing forward towards your goal. You're still pushing forward towards that vision that God has shown you. So I'm just going to be real with you guys for a moment. We have to completely remove from our thought process that when we're pushing towards accomplishing goals, that everything is going to be easy breezy, because that's just not the case. Realistically, everything is not going to go the way you want them to go at first, and they're not going to move at the pace that you want them to move at first. And the reason why those things aren't going to go as smooth as you want them to go is because there are lessons that are necessary to be learned along the way in order for things to succeed, in order for you to become more wiser. Let's just go to Proverbs 19:20. It says, listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. Okay, so those lessons that we have to be knocked down or maybe even slowed down for are God's ways of advising us. It's God's way of disciplining or correcting us so that we can move forward with more understanding of, the thing that we're trying to accomplish. And in certain industries, it's necessary to know the do's and the don'ts so that, your business can prosper. And the only way to learn the don'ts of certain business industries is to be knocked down. Okay, so when you're knocked down, then okay, this didn't work, so I won't do that again. Or that worked, so let me continue to do that. So with all that being said, it's so important to remain positive. It's so important to have faith. And it's so important to not give up on your dreams and your goals just because right now things aren't going your way. Or right now, you probably wrote things out in a chronological order and maybe you had to take a few steps back. You had to revert back to, the first part of your plan. But that's okay. Just take a little time and, rethink your plan based on the lessons that you have learned along the way. And it's so important to learn from your mistakes and, acknowledge that there is room probably in your business plan or even within yourself for change so that the things that you were planning can prosper. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I do hope that you all enjoyed my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And I'll see you all back maybe next week. This time, I'm not really sure, for another video. Thank you guys.